talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Bridges dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Hardaway. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Now Doncic kicks it to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Doncic finds Hardaway. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with it.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Powell trying to free himself up, and Hardaway gets it to go.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father lived.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Doncic bounce pass. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Booker outside. Three-pointer. And Paul gets it to go in.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Up top, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Doncic against Bridges. Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Doncic has got 5.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
And Booker kicks to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Brunson covering. That one good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Inside.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Pulls up on the elbow. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Mavericks trailer. Here's Doncic. He has 5. Pass to Brunson. Bridges against Doncic. Front pass the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Traps in the tray.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Powell. And there's the pass to Brunson. And Paul over to help. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bridges left side. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for Deandre.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Come on and get loud.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Shoots the three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Brunson scanning the floor. Knocked away. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Dallas making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Doncic bounce pass. And taken away by Johnson. And now the Suns, a fast break. Offensive rebound. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Going inside. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master, so I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Doncic with it. He's got 5. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 13. Booker with no one around, and he's good on the three ball. Booker's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Doncic way outside. The Mavericks keeping it alive. A new 14. Brunson finds Marjanovic to end the run. Rebound by the Suns. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Johnson with a screen on Brunson. For 3, Bridges cans it from downtown. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Mavericks have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 in the field since the second quarter began.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith. before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Looking to get back on track here. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Chris, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Green comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Brunson with a clean look. It's good from long range. Brunson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson from the arc. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Doncic has got 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Pass to Brunson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Payne. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns feeling good about their 17. And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Mavericks. Now there's Bertans out there with Reggie Bullock. And there's Chris. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2. Bang, looking around. Outside Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks trail by 17. Doncic passes to Chris. Bertans against Crowder. Back to Chris. The 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Payne. Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns leading by 17.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Down low, here's Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. And it comes off the front of the rim. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Shamet on the wing. Back to Crowder. Passes it to Shamet. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Payne kicks to Craig. McGee sets the pick for Craig. The feed to McGee. The kick out to Crowder. Shoots over Bullock. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by McGee. And the Suns lead by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. And the pass to Brunson. Doncic with it. Working on Payne. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bullock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shamet the pass to McGee. Payne kicks to Craig. Now here's Payne, guarded by Doncic. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6. Spins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempt of the game.
2 shots.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here is Doncic. 13 points in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Crowder kicks to Payne. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Now here's Brunson. They grab their own miss. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Shamet. Brunson covering. Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Shamet. Powell pulls it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Al Paul. Good if it goes. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
14.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
And he nails the third. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. From deep. And the Suns get it back. Ayton kicks to Paul. Bridges against Hardaway. Another shot. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Doncic feeling it out. Brunson finds Doncic. nails it from the high post.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Dallas.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
They get it back. Pass to Paul. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Brunson.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Brunson against Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes to Bridges.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shoots from the baseline. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Now the pass to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Bridges with the steal. He lobs it up, and Johnson with the stop.
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic outside. He kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix leading by 17. Here's Booker. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Brunson with it. From deep. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Johnson. Booker looking around. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Brunson the pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Back to Powell. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Hardaway picks him up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Deandre Ayton.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Ayton a screen on Hardaway. For 3, Booker. Ayton kicks to Bridges. They get it again. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. They need this one. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Paul surveying the floor. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won it. All right, David, thank you.
the starters for your Phoenix Suns. At forward.
And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Now here's Murray. Jokic up top. Back to Murray. Outside for Porter. Three-pointer. Hauled in by Paul. Bridges passes to Johnson. To the paint. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Wide open. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Jokic finds Barton. Jokic the screen. Now Barton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. From deep, Johnson. They get the rebound. The kick out to Paul. Booker for 3. Fires in the triple.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Johnson. Bridges passes to Ayton. And stolen by Jokic. Murray from outside. Sinks the tray.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Porter. Bridges. Bridges misses. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Murray for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Bridges outside. Outside Johnson. Over Jokic. And the Suns miss again. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Gordon. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Porter. Bridges misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. Gordon. Jokic against Ayton. Here's Barton with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Paul passes to Booker. Down low. Gordon with a steal. And here's Porter outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To halt the run, Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Here's Murray. Give him 8. And another 3 for Denver.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Johnson. Gordon with a steal. On the break. And here's Porter outside. And another 3 for Denver. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Got a piece of it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Murray. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. And here's Gordon from the arc. 5 on the clock. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
No one covering.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Outside Murray. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. It'll count. The shot no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead, up 10. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Murray's got 14.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Ayton, a screen on Barton. Booker attacking. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Now here's Bridges. Ayton with a screen. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Booker with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Gosh, that video was so special. Aaron said, quote, "Potential is universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in." Unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact with their influence.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Now here's Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Porter. Here's Bridges. Barton pulls it in. Barton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Porter gets the bucket.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Booker's got 5.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Gordon to the inside. Here's Jokic. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. Deandre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Barton's shot off the mark. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside for Booker. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Murray against Paul. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Fires for 3. From deep. nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from Deandre Ayton. This guy is special.
Inside, Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Murray. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
.59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Paul against Murray. Paul draws the double. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Murray from outside. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Deflects the pass. Johnson finds Paul. Back to Johnson. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
3 seconds left. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, Allie, thanks for that. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Cam Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Shamet in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Hey, yo, right here. I got your help.
Murray with it. He's got 19 on the wing, Barton. And it's off from 3-point range.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. The shot by Payne, no good. The Nuggets shooting around 50% in the game so far. Forbes intercepted.
Denver foul. Bryn Forbes. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Payne. Here he goes. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Forbes. Here's Cousins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Nuggets lead by 17. Craig on the wing. Payne drives. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. There's the drive. And the bucket is good. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Cousins for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Cousins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, dialing it up from distance, something we know DeMarcus Cousins has added to his bag.
Payne, the pass to McGee. And the layup falls. McGee's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Morris outside. Count it.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Crowder. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. McGee with it. Crowder outside. Just 5 on the clock. And no good to start the night. Missing his first attempt there. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Craig on the wing. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. Crowder right side. On the wing, Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Najee. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In the 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Cousins with a screen on Payne. Ah, nice shot by Morris.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And the Suns shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Pass to Shamet. To the inside. Here's McGee. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Morris for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Shamet, and the 10-footer finds the target. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. From deep, and the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
.54 seconds left in the third quarter. Denver grabs the miss. Morris for 3. Pass to Najee. Tipped. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Cousins. The 3 from Craig. And the three-pointer goes.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris against Payne. He takes it in. Here's Crowder. Shot from 16. The shot by Payne, no good. It's stolen. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Nuggets on top, up by 16. And time to step away quick. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Nuggets. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, Bryn Forbes out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Najee in at the 4.
Well, quality shots usually translate to great percentages. The chippy for DeMarcus Cousins with authority.
And here they come. Here's Forbes. Morris against Booker. Let's go with a 3. Morris can't hit.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
So it's Denver now. It's an 18-point lead. Green, the pass to Morris. The 3 ball. The rebound by Bridges.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Back to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray from outside, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Murray. The 3. Here's Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Johnson passes to Ayton. Back to Johnson. And here's Paul. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Shoots over Barton. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Murray against Paul. Jokic passes to Murray. The 3 is up. Here's the floater. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. From the corner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Now here's Porter. Pass to Barton. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Very pretty alley-oop.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Murray.
Who's got Murray?
Here's Porter. Shot to end the cold streak. And again, Denver no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. From deep. Jokic grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Of NBA basketball. GA, it's all yours. He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Nailed from three-point land. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Bounce pass Conley. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Launches a 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Nifty move. And the shot falls short this time. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Paul. Drives to the hoop, and Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Mitchell outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it doesn't even draw either. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Booker with no one around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bridges with the steal. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Bridges outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mitchell outside. Into the ball.
Come on.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Conley to the paint. Mitchell against Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Suns.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Conley. Mitchell up top. Over Booker. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And here's Booker from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Mitchell missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
To the middle. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Right side, Conley.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Another miss by Utah. It's all tied in Phoenix. And he'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Mitchell looking it over. The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. He takes it in. Not going to go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Down low, there's Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Driving the lane. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Suns leading. And here is Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Johnson, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And then Mitchell with the dunk. And the Jazz lead by one.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Mitchell against Booker. Misses off the left iron. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. He gets that one. Mitchell's got 12. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. Keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Bridges finds Paul. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Utah leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Rebound by Johnson.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Charity stripe shot, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And that one drops. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Conley. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bounce pass Conley. O'Neal inside. Johnson on him. Offensive rebound. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach here. Thank you, David. And we'll...
The Jazz, 17.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got JaVale McGee. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Craig in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Phoenix. To the left wing. Here is House. He's covered by Shamet.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Payne finds Shamet. Takes it inside. Pulls up. And he misses his first shot.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Gay misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Clarkson outside. Gay outside. Can't hit from in close. Suns leading by 6. Craig kicks to Shamet. And it's Payne in the corner. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. Stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break. And the jam by Whiteside.
Good instinct shown there by Rudy Gay, using some of his street smarts. Can't afford to be careless with the ball around him.
It's Crowder on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson taking his time here. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Shamet. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The feed to McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clarkson passes to House. From deep three-point range, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payne gets a wide-open look. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Here's Gay. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And Craig has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 5. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it. Crowder the pass to Shamet. Back to Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Clarkson right side. Here's Gay outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Clarkson. Payne covering. Gay against Crowder. Fades back. Gay can't hit.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Eric Haskell. And it's House in at the 2. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the paint. Ayton kicks to Paul. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Suns lead by 7.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
And Paul over to help. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Paul against Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. A special move before the shot. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Back to Paul. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns leading by 5. From outside, off the mark.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And they get it back. Second chance shot. Back to Bogdanovich. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You cannot disrespect the shooting ability of Bogdanovich. When it's an important point in the game, they're looking for him.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
There's the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 7 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And he gets the bucket.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Paul passes to Johnson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Ball against Conley. .109 left in the fourth quarter. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Got a hand on it. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. For the three. Again, Mitchell missing. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Johnson gets the bucket.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Brunson against Booker. Back to Brunson. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Here's Bullock. Clock at 6. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Takes a 13-footer. Ayton, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Now Doncic. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Powell, left side. Doncic, right side. It's stolen by Johnson.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist. And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. To the paint. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Booker. Ayton's got 8 points. The Mavericks trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Takes it inside. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Paul against Doncic. Here's Ayton. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brunson finds Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with it. Outside Paul. Launches a 3. Booker fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. to the middle. It's picked off. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Booker. Fires for three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. 19-footer. Hauled in by Paul.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Dallas with possession. They trail by 6.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
It's tipped. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
It's Bridges on the wing. Buried from 15 feet out. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Bullock. Booker defending. Doncic on the wing. Back to Bullock. Shoots over Booker. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 2. Here's Powell. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Bridges with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's good from Bridges.
At the line for the Suns,
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Spins. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Right at the free throw line. Bridges misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Doncic passes to Powell. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Ayton, the open look. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Deandre Ayton.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Torrey Craig. Jay Crowder is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Powell on the wing. And here's Doncic outside. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Finney-Smith off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Doncic passes to Brunson. Tries to break his ice. That one a little long.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Bullock puts it in. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5 with the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Here's Payne. Pass to Crowder. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Crowder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Shaman. Here's McGee. Outside Craig. 6 to shoot. Payne, pass to Crowder. Here's McGee. Goes back up. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Again, Doncic missing.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Shamet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Payne. Another miss by Doncic. The Suns shooting it at 52%. And here's Payne. Here's the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Doncic outside. Now Powell from outside the arc. The rebound by Shamet.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Payne from downtown. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Doncic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:27 left to play in the third quarter here. Craig with a steal. And he lobs it up. And Crowder with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priorities from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
To the paint. Brunson finds Doncic. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges down low, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Suns on top, up by 2.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on in.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Powell. Right side, Finney-Smith. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Johnson. Back to Paul. Booker against Brunson. There's the screen by Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And they're running. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Well, Phoenix's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Paul against Doncic. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his third assist of the night.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Paul with a steal.
Refusing to show mercy. They continue to pile it on, this time by creating the turnover.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. On defense, the Mavericks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Paul against Doncic. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Bridges misses. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bridges has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Paul with the bucket.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the shot's good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 8 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Booker. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Deandre Ayton.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Left side Johnson. Back to Booker. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now Doncic from deep. And they recover it. Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win.
course, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Jokic draws the double. Murray outside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Paul passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Denver grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And here is Paul after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. And that one's good, Ayton.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
The pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Gordon kicks to Murray. Over Paul. Denver gets it back. Porter dishes to Murray. Offensive rebound. Barton outside. Passes it to Porter. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One challenge that he, like all coaches mention, is dealing with the sharp mentality of Chris Paul. Coach said, when you play against Chris, you need to be focused at the highest level. He knows every detail and situation. And if you aren't matching him in that, then you're fighting an uphill battle. Chris Paul has truly been a student of the game for a long time. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Back to Jokic, and stolen by Ayton. And here they come. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Suns trailing. Paul outside. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Ayton kicks to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night. Murray against Paul. The kick out to Porter. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Suns moving the ball around. Booker the pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Johnson with a screen on Porter. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. Denver grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Paul surveying the floor. And there's the drive. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the three off target. Denver in the lead. It's Barton on the wing. Defended by Booker. Bridges with the steal. Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top. They're up.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. He's picked up by Paul. In the corner, it's Gordon. Inside. Jokic kicks to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. The Suns leading. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11 back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. 20 feet out. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Murray, here we go. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Chris Paul picks up that.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's Barton. Now the pass to Jokic. Bridges with the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got his second basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Jokic finds Barton. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Murray against Paul. Takes a 3. Murray, no good. Suns have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Booker. Porter pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold stream.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Blocked again.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Booker with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray for three. Good on the triple. Murray's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Paul passes to Bridges. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Martin from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Bridges. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 2. And now let's catch up with... Thank you, David, for that interview. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray the pass to Gordon. And taken away by Paul. To the paint, the leaner inside. Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
Back to Murray for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Bridges with the steal. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gordon. Barton passes to Murray. 3-pointer. It's stolen by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates. Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Barton against Booker. To halt the run. Barton no luck.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Steps back. Paul dishes to Booker. Inside. Here's Johnson. He kicks it to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Murray. A terrific shot on the turnaround. And the Suns lead by 4.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Back to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 15 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And stolen by Murray. Pushing it up. Barton inside the line. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Barton. 17 points for Jamal Murray.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Crowder finds McGee. Nice move. And it's McGee with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Outside Crowder. Driving to the basket. That one, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
It's Barton on the wing to the middle. For the lead, Jokic. And that one released in time, but no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Crowder in at the power forward position. And the Suns here with a different look. Deandre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Barton against Paul. Barton kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Ayton finds Paul. Now Booker passes it to Ayton. And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Here he goes. And there it is for him. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Paul against Murray. Paul kicks to Crowder. Feeds it to Bridges. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And a wide open look for Porter. Buries the long-range jumper. And Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Denver leading by 5. Murray outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The drive by Booker.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Bridges against Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Jokic with his screen on Bridges. Tight open look here for Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's Jokic outside. Suns trail by 3, and that's an intentional foul.
Will Barton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Booker. Kicks to Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. To the inside. Shoots it.
2 minutes.
Fires the 3. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Murray. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The 3-pointer no good. Suns trail by 3. Ball finds Booker. Crowder is screen on Porter. Here's Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Up again. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. Deandre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Kicks it out to Booker to tie it up. He can't get it to go. And it's Denver the other way. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Murray outside. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
3-pointer, Barton. From deep, Jokic. This ball grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Over Jokic. Over to the left wing. And there's the pass to Booker. Jokic with the steal. Martin with it. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. And fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the
come to the end, and two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game, but Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the five for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the three. Now here's Conley. The three from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul, shot is off. Here's O'Neal, covered by Johnson. Conley against Paul. The shot by Conley, no good. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here are the Jazz. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Steps back. Paul into the lane. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Stolen by Booker. Paul finds Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Free throw dropped for Johnson.
Cameron Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Conley. Driving in. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from 14. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 3. Oh, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul. Outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Bridges passes to Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Conley. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And Booker, here we go. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Mitchell. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
From the line. They get it again. Bridges outside. And stolen by Gobert. And he's going for the oop here. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now here's Ayton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Booker finds Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Puts the move on. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Suns, Deandre Ayton.
He's off on the second. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And they're on the run. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Conley. Knocked away. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. And now the Suns fast break. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Conley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker. Up and over Conley. Johnson passes to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Outside Mitchell. And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 6. And back to the...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. The 3. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Ayton with a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For 3, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Over Conley. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Back to Ayton. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy. You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Back to Mitchell. To stop the run. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Paul. Johnson with it. Defended by Bogdanovich. Booker against Mitchell. Shoots from the baseline. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. 4-3.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges passes to Johnson. Stripped away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Jumps up. And Mitchell with the slam.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
It's Bridges on the wing. Over Gobert. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Conley. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Conley's gotten his second bucket.
Conley, picture-perfect form on that shot.
Pass to Crowder. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. There's the screen. And he's going for the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Payne, pass to Crowder. Conley against Payne. Crowder outside. 5 to shoot. Craig with a screen on Conley. Payne finds Crowder. Off target from outside. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's O'Neal. The Suns clear it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Crowder, pass to McGee. To the inside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. To the paint. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Shamet. And here's Craig. Crowder inside. He's against Gobert. And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he lobs it up. O'Neal misses.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to O'Neal. Craig with a steal. On the break. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Conley against Payne. Tipped. McGee with a steal. Outside Craig. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Payne against Conley. Here he goes. Outside for Mitchell. Can they get it? Oh, they get a hand on it. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Throws it up high, and Gobert with the stuff.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest, using that enormous wingspan.
Payne, pass to Craig. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Payne, no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And that one's good from Conley.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Crowder outside. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the...
All right.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Paul passes to Johnson. To the middle. Out to Bridges from the arc. He drops it from range. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Conley. They grab their own miss. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep center.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
From deep, Conley. And Booker pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ayton with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert against Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Over Bogdanovich. Bridges with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Back to Bridges. Clock is at 3. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Outside Conley for 3. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Over Bridges. Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. .144 left in the game. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Deandre Ayton.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 4. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. From the wing. Doesn't go that time. Conley with the ball. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.